I got the electric converted 1980 something KX80 frame dirt bike here. A few of you were asking about some of the specs on it and doing another video, and just wanted to show you guys what I've done to it. I picked this bike up on a trade and then kind of finished it off. I went to make it kind of street legal, and I've been riding in the road since I've gotten it. So I put the mirrors on there, I put turn signals, headlight, tail light, and then inside of the seat I've tucked in a battery, 12-volt battery. There's the back of the controller. So it's a 100 amp Sabaton controller, if I can pronounce that right. Sabaton. 72 volt 40 amp hour battery. I'm not sure about the BMS or the amount of amps the battery is rated for. I'd have to look off a sticker on it or something. I did not do the swing arm or anything like that, but you can see there's a custom swing arm back here welded on this plate. I'm not sure on this side what the plate was going for. I might cut that off. I'll see what it is structurally. Clean up some of that horrible spots right there by the back axle and lug nut. And this side a little bit better. I'm gonna clean that up, or go with a different brake on the back or different size, and then clean that up, and then also clean that area up. But all along, very solid, very nice. Fits in perfectly here, fits the wheel size perfectly. It's a fat tire. There is 110 by 90 by 16, so it's only like a 16-inch tire. So not a huge tire, but it's got great tread on it. You can't really see it that much because of the mud. And then this is the original wheel here, and it looks like a 2.5 by 17. So only a 17 in the front, a 16-inch fat tire in the back. And 22 is my favorite number. I wore that in pretty much most of my sports: football, basketball, baseball, or number 2 in baseball, I guess. Alright, wanted to share that with you guys. Oh, so the kit, that's a 5,000 watt motor, and then I'll show you guys here as this powers on. It's by NB Power. Freewheel wise, just lifting it up on the side, having the wheel spin, it'll show 55 miles per hour. And with me on it, I don't weigh a whole lot, maybe 120 something, 125. I've gone 44, 45 without really tucking or trying to go as fast as humanly possible. I just kind of rode around with my baseball cap with a little skull cap thing underneath of it, like a hard hat. And since riding around on my motorcycle a few times here in town and getting my permit and all that stuff, I've realized I'm going to wear the same helmet riding this in the streets. I trust myself. I don't trust other people. Almost every single time I've been out, I've almost been hit. People just pull right out in front of you. So, fun stuff. Brian just wants to play fetch all day, every day. You get him out for some more training with the XR150. It's just a little too wet. Probably tomorrow. We'll do that out back in the trail. I got some county grounds behind me we do trails in. Alright, so that's the electric dirt bike. I'll show you guys a little bit more of it in action, and once it's painted and finished also. And then I wanted to do a video to kind of help with the specs, because there's so many different settings you can go through on this, it's ridiculous. So I've turned some of them up as high as I'm really wanting to go or willing to go to push the battery. I know the motor will push pretty much anything you put at it. With that controller only being 100 amp, I've seen, you know, people with 150 and up pushing those motors. So yep, if you would like, you've got the same setup, the same kit, NB power kit and everything. If you'd like to show me screenshots, or I guess you can't really do that on here, if you can send some information on some of your specs, that'd be great. Or if you know of a good video, I've seen a few videos on Sabaton programming and stuff. One is a guy that doesn't even really speak English, and it's not geared towards this. So somebody wants to help set this up for me, be more than happy. It's set up now perfectly fine torque wise and stuff. I'm thinking it should get a higher top speed. Everyone seems to think this should be going 60 or 65 or so, or even 70. But it might not be the Q20 something. There's not much markings on the motor itself. There's just one serial number, and nobody had any information on that. So let me know if you absolutely know what you're talking about. Just don't do it if you're just BSing. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a great day. Oh, I forgot to tell you about it does have an alarm on it, which is really nice, because somebody goes to steal it, push it, and it locks up the back wheel after a few seconds. Too muddy for that. Slow your down. Holy crap. Cleaned up the back wheel pretty quick. It's just way too muddy out here. Way too muddy. It cleaned it up so fast. Look at that. Big clump of dirt right there. Hopefully that kind of showed you, gave you an idea of, that was 53 miles per hour on the speedometer there. But I wish I could show you a little bit more. Bron's even been on the back of this bike riding with me. So it's got plenty of power, plenty of torque. Just working on getting some of that top speed. Oh my gosh. This thing is just too much fun. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's not as muddy as I thought it would be out here, but still, it's the back tire is more of a street tire, but it is kind of dual purpose, dual sport. It's just so much fun to ride. Ron's all fired up. You can see the tread on the front tire versus the back tire here. Actually, it's pretty decent for the dirt. See all the dirt piling up right here. Ooh, wow, that is disgusting. There we go. That freed up. Man, this thing is definitely gonna need it washed when we get home. Alright, buddy. Let's ride. Let's ride this track a little bit. Sorry. Wipe my nose. Every time I go outside, my nose is always just running. Alright, let's ride. Come on, buddy. Stay on the path, bud. Come on. He's deer hunting right now. Watch out. This is not exactly the easiest bike to ride one-handed, but it is possible. There we go. Set this up here. Hopefully that's a decent view. guys, that's about all I can really show without using the GoPro and doing a little bit more trail riding. Hey, Bron! Hey! Hey! Bron! Get over here! Hey! Get over here! What do you think you're doing? You're bad. Always just going as far as he possibly can. Off leash. Like, I don't want to. My other dog, I've done 11, 12 years fine with just being off leash. And this one, he's like 2 or 3 now. Not so much. He does not listen the greatest. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching again. This is, again, the electric converted KX80 dirt bike. Big old 72 volt, 40 amp hour battery inside there. 5,000 watt fat tire hub back here. 100 amp Sabaton controller hidden back in there. And again, just made it street legal with a 12 volt motorcycle battery to run everything else. I know I could have done a, a converter or downgrade thing from a 72 to 12 volt, or I didn't want to deal with that. It had plenty of space, and actually this little air box that used to be like, I think, the old air box and air filter works perfectly. It's like got a flat spot at the bottom that's literally the exact size of the battery. Put some, taped it down, put some foam around it, and it's good to go. Now, by all means, is this bike like able to jump and hit jumps and stuff like that? I don't know yet, but the way the weight is set up, I don't know. I don't think I would want to jump this bike, being that a lot of the weight is in the back. I mean, most of the weight is the battery, and it's in the center, but then a huge hub motor. The ones that put their motors inside here in the frame, do like a QS motor and put it inside the frame. You give yourself less space for a battery, but as you can see here, even a big 40 amp battery, if you have your battery custom built, you can make it, one side and the other side and put them together, there's just plenty of room, realistically. This one's just mounted here at the bottom a few times. Got a little brace right there. It's kind of just tack welded, and then I want to you can't paint that. I want to wrap that, so I'm going to wrap that in something. I'm not sure what my color schemes are going to be yet, but we'll soon find out. All right, Brian, let's ride, buddy.